The question you got to ask when you're engaging in culture is are you seeking the good of your neighbor? He literally says he seeks the good of his neighbor, right? In verse 24, let no one seek his own good, but seek the good of his neighbor. And what is good for our neighbors is not defined by our neighbor. I need you to do that. Your neighbor doesn't define good. God defines good. So it is really unloving and not very good to your neighbor to not love them, be benevolent to them, care for them, and also introduce them to Jesus, who loves them and wants them to have a new life, actually have their sins forgiven, be whole, complete. It's very unloving to not introduce them to Jesus. So in the world we live in, the culture at large thinks about themselves only. Whether you know it or not, you've been indoctrinated by it, you grow up in it, we're a very individualistic society. We think of ourselves more than anyone. We want to do what makes us happy, and we don't really care about anyone else other than ourselves. We serve ourselves. We want to bless ourselves. We want to do all these things. This is the nature of the culture we live in. And so I need you to see when we're engaging with culture, not only are we looking at what is lawful, what is biblical, what is it helpful, but also how can I engage in such a way to build others up and bless them? My tone, my attitude, how do I explain what God's word says in a way that will, to the best of my ability, build and bless and help others? Be clear, see who Jesus is, navigate forward.